Hello from Bali. What is up, man? What is up, Tansu? What up? Welcome to the stream. Bit Baron. Welcome here. Yeah. So basically, what the fuck am I actually doing? Let me see here. Okay, cool. Muy bien. How is the music actually? Let me... I don't know. It's complex. Complexity everywhere. Too many tabs, too many sliders, too many gliders, too many Go fibers. You know what I mean? That's what we're using here. What are we gonna do today? We're gonna build Lazy Task AI, which is basically a startup. Yes, well, side hustle, startup project, whatever the fuck you want to call it, all fine by me. I just want to know how the music is, right? That's what I want to know. Can you please explain binary lip? Maybe. If you explain me how the music is. If you explain me if I need to bump up the music, right? Wait, let me bump it up. I don't care. Boom, like this. Waiting for the sunshine. Oh, it's fucking warm here. It's crazy. I want to do a shirtless stream, but I'm not quite sure if it's against the toss of YouTube. Of YouTube, because they can't handle my big pecs. They can't just handle it. So they're gonna, you know what I mean, demonetize and all that stuff just because I'm a complete unit. You know what I mean? All right. Hey, what we do is make. That's the only thing we do. Do we get select the music or the volume? It's the volume. It's the volume. You can turn it up a little bit. There's 28 dBs, 26, 23, 20 dB. I don't know. You tell me. Let me open up this beautiful website. Boom. Bam. Unburden your inbox, reclaim your day. Say goodbye to the tedious task of manually managing your emails. Lazy Task automates the process effortlessly. I don't know how to actually pronounce that word. Turning your emails into structured tasks and meetings. Liberate your time and focus on what truly matters, while we handle the organization and streamline of your workflow. It's so fucking clear that I did not write this text, and that's completely fine. Michael Pito, welcome once again, my man. Look at this, beautiful. Look at this, guys. All Go. There is no single JavaScript here. You know what I mean? React. All those boys. Rust, guys. Please get the fuck out of this channel. This is the lean and mean channel. This is a channel where we are jacked and making money. That's what we do, right? And all the other things we don't fucking care. You know what I mean? If you're here to nitpick, if you're here to whatever the fuck you want to do, get the fuck out of here. Here, my channel. Builders. You know what I mean? Builders. Of course, I'm zooming in here, right? Because for the blind homies, right? For the blind homies. Why fiber over gen? Because I don't know. I'm using fiber. They're all the same. They're all the same, right? CTXR. They all do the same. Sign in here. Boom. Look at this. Easy peasy. Just one tap sign in with Google. Yes, my friend. And then of course we have my account. This is my alias, which I basically structure. We can go through the process. My integration is Notion, and I have 1 out of the 50 tasks generated. Ooh, just by mailing to Anthony at Lazy Task AI. And today we're going to rework because OpenAI just released their functions, which are amazing. The problem is, of course, the open source community. Of course, in LangChain and Python, they already fixed that, but in Golang, this OpenAI repository, they are still sleeping. You know what I mean? But I'm already fixed it, right? I already turned my own, I created my own repository, right? My own LangChain. Because open source is so fucking slow. They are discussing with each other. They are discussing how they're gonna implement it. I ain't got time for that open source bullshit. So I did it myself in just 20 minutes. So I'm gonna show you. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna open up my Firebase. Not quite sure if I can show you that, to be honest. It's so fucking warm, man. It's crazy. It's illegal. So warm in Belgium. I just also ran 6 kilometers. Yes. Of course, bare-chested, almost naked, because it's too warm. I'm gonna delete everything in my Supabase, actually, to be honest, guys. So if I refresh my page right now, boom, you can see it detected basically that I need to log out, to be honest. my cookies, boom. All right, so I'm gonna sign in here, right? And then it's going to redirect me here to let's set up your account, and I'm gonna pick, for example, I pick nothing. They're gonna say email alias not needs to be at least 3 characters long, yada yada yada. If I try to do support or something, look at this support, boom. The email alias you have selected is invalid. Why? Because it's reserved. I have a list of millions of words you cannot reserve. So I'm gonna do Anthony here, continue, boom. Then I need to select my integration, which is Notion, boom. Select Notion here, boom. Then I'm gonna select pages here, bots, Anthony's task, bam. Just a second, not my bad, it's Notion's bad. Then it's going to, I'm querying your Notion to see what pages you have shared with me. I'm gonna pick a page, which is Anthony's task, and finish it, call it a fucking day. That's what I'm gonna do. This is built. Boom. And it's all set up. I'm done. You know what I mean? This is the onboarding process. Easy peasy if you ask me. Alright, no React, no nothing, because that's all too slow, and it's all about speed and execution here. You know what I mean? Yeah. So if you think about what program, it doesn't matter. I'm also have the exact same thing, guys, in Python. You don't know me, son. It's crazy. This week, while everybody was basically nitpicking and watching the Primogens videos about nothing, I basically wrote this lazy task in Python and in Golang at the fucking same time. And if you don't believe me, I can show you. But the problem is with Python, there's a lot of problems. After so many years of Golang, I cannot just get used to non-explicit returns. It's like you have a function in Python and you just call that function, and if you hope that function works, and if it doesn't work, it's gonna throw, but you don't care because you're never gonna try catch it anyway. So I have no fucking clue. Yeah, that was the David Goggins reference for sure. So yeah, and yeah, I cannot use it. So I rewrote it in Golang, yada yada yada, because we don't need LangChain. LangChain, I'm gonna be honest, it's basically just an abstraction on top of a simple API. I thought, oh, LangChain, it's amazing. It's basically it's for noobs. Let us be honest. LangChain is for complete garbage noobs, but that's fine because it just wraps things and it doesn't matter. So we're gonna do some real work today, guys. Yes. Let me open up my folder here. Look at this. How to structure a Golang project. Very simple. You have one repository, and everything is in there, right? You have data, handlers, lib. I don't know what it is, lib, just library stuff. You can call it package, you can call it whatever you want, right? Logger, global logger, yes. Mail proc, this is my mail server. Why? Because I have my own mail server where I'm receiving the mails you're gonna send. We're gonna do that all today, guys. My settings, boom, just like this, very simple. Yeah, some settings here. Not quite sure what I'm doing actually, to be honest, but then I have my static, my Notion logo, yeah. Sup. That's Supabase. Supabase. Oh, it's my Supabase key. Cannot show that. I need to basically still do it in my environment. Hey, I'm sorry. And to be honest, it's just a test project, so it doesn't matter, right? If I go live, I do it differently. Utilities and views, right? Some viewies, and then I have some stuff. All right. Attention, class. How do you know to get logs from testers, Claire and Goldine? I have no clue. Like I said, I'm a simple man. And everything that's too complex, I ban it out of my life. You know what I mean? If my girlfriend is too complex, get out of here. If a friend is getting too complex, get him out of here, right? If a colleague or a job is getting too complex, I'm dipping out, right? I'm a simple man. And I live a simple life. And I want to be simple. No stress. No nothing. Async. I don't do meetings. I don't do nothing. I don't pick up my phone unless I want to. I wake up when I want to, and the funny part is I'm always awake early because I don't know. I live the whatever the fuck I want life. It is what it is. That's another quote from somebody else. So what I'm gonna do here, I actually have no clue. It's too warm to focus. Let me open up some OpenAI shenanigans real quick here. Do I have my key? Nope, probably not. So what I did is basically, because the functions of OpenAI are not yet implemented in the official Golang repository, I'm basically coded myself, and I just did it very simply with plain maps, right? You could say, yeah, why don't you? Yeah, I know, but it works and it's fine, right? So how does it work is basically, the first thing LazyTask is going to do is you're going to send a mail. Let me open up my prompt here. All right, I need a test mail actually. Test data, yes here. So, and this is a mail that I got from Linode, because for some reason my credit card was declined, just like Drake. You know what I mean? And the mail is very simple. We wanted to let you know, yada, 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 and all that stuff, right? So this is the problem, right? These mails from everybody, I get them, especially if you're an entrepreneur, if you're a businessman, you get them a lot. And at the end of the day, you need to process all your mails and make them tasks, and I forget to make tasks, and I basically complete this unorganized, right? So I just want to forward that mail, right? So we're going to test that. I'm going to run this through this model, actually, to be honest. Let me see. It's still a POC, because I had this working, right? I have a video on Twitter. I had this working, but there was non-functions, right? Better prompt, huh? Groovebox is my team. Email. Yeah, I think I have a test here. OpenAI test. Boom, just like that. And this calls do just for testing, and if I run this test, it's going to run the whole shenanigans, and we're going to see what the output is of our beautiful OpenAI function thingy from the Linode mail. Look at this, guys. Look at this. GPT is still sleeping. It's still sleeping, so we need to wake him up. Look at that. The cool stuff is, because you send a mail, it doesn't really matter. Boom. Look at this. Title: Resolve payment processing issue. Categories: billing. Priority: high. Yeah. Estimation: 1 hour. Summary: there was an issue processing the payment for your account. Resolve the issue to avoid service suspension. Update payment information and pay outstanding balance within 72 hours. Action plan. Action plan: 1. Log into your account. 2. View the balance. 3. Update card information. 4. Make a payment. 5. Contact support if needed. Amazing. Amazing. Then I also generate a response, because of course you get a mail, you need to respond to that mail, right? But you definitely don't want the AI to respond automatically, because that would be savage, right? But hey, this is going to be in Notion, right? So you're going to see a response. Hello, thank you for bringing this to our attention. I will immediately log into my account and resolve the payment processing issue. I understand the urgency of the situation and will update my credit card information and make the payment within 72 hours to avoid suspension. If I need any further visit, I'll reach out to you to the cloud manager or call the provider. Thank you, Anthony. So you can copy paste it, send it, and call it a fucking day. So I'm saving you countless hours, and you're gonna pay me for that. Isn't that amazing? What's the keyboard shortcut you use to scroll up and down? I'm using shortcuts. I'm using actually Shift, I think. Shift, and then it's the bracket. These things. How do you call it? Curly braces. What's going on here? I'm getting lag. These things, right? Right. If you do, this thing. This thing is scroll up, right? And this thing is scroll down, which is basically an anti-pattern in Vim. I'm just going to say that for you. This is an anti-pattern, right? You need to use relative stuff if you want to go 10 lines up and all that stuff. Watch the Primogen. He's good in that, right? How do you plan to have use for this? Will they give their Gmail? No, guys. I'm going to show you. I'm going to watch the video on Twitter. You receive a mail and you just forward your mail to your LazyTask email. Alias. We're going to do that. We're gonna deploy this right now today. So enough talking, let's walking, right? First of all, what we need to do is we're gonna rename this function. We're gonna close these things because the font is too good. Run all chains, we don't need this anymore. This is basically garbage. Delete that. Alright, this big giant function here. We're gonna call function. How do we call that? Process email into task or something. How are we gonna call it? Process email. We don't care. I'm gonna say a body maybe. Actually, to be honest, it's gonna be an email body. It's gonna be a string, right? This go.env, I don't think we need that. OpenAI chat completions, turbo 16k. Actually, I can use another, the smaller version. Hey. Alright, this is my functione. That's fine. Fine. Then we do some stuff to parse that out. Easy peasy. And then we're gonna return the result here, right? Return result. I also need an error actually, to be honest. I'm gonna show you how you build stuff, guys. Trust me. Shit. What's this result? That should be a parse task actually, right? That should be a pointer to a data task, right? Error. What is the idea of this app? Guys, listen. If you don't understand this, then there's something very wrong. But I'm gonna show you very soon. Of course, I understand for you people, you don't get any emails, right? I understand that. But I'm getting basically an insane amount of emails of people asking me stuff. And I forget that. So now I can just forward my email to my assistant and he or she will take care of that for me and put it into Notion or something else. Depends on what you use. You will see that. I'm going to show you. But first of all, we need to make it work. Man, it's so fucking warm. It's crazy. We're going to return null here and the error, right? That's what we're going to do. Refactor this real quick. Return null. R. Easy. Log fatal, no choices. Return nil fmt error f. No choices. Response. I don't know. You tell me. Then we do some shenanigans and then we return. Actually, what we're gonna do is this JSON task var task data task if r JSON unmarshal. Is it marshal or is it unmarshal? Marshal and Marshall. I forgot. Save, please, so I can actually give me a type in, please. Yeah. Yeah. Result. That's not gonna work because it doesn't know what result is. We're gonna call end task here real quick, and then we're gonna say if the error is not. Actually, to be honest, we could do this, right? We can do this R just like this, right? R is probably already declared. Yeah, we have a problem here. Data. It's goddamn it. It's I called something data because I really want to show what it's all about. I really want to show how it is because it's fucking insane. I'm not gonna lie. There's also data. If the response is already there, it's crazy. I'm gonna call this. Wait, this is a default client. OpenAI response. Open, can we please? Yeah. Fast. Really appreciate your content. Too much beginning stuff on YouTube. True. Amount of competition in these markets. Do you believe? Learning go. Sounds my chance. Here, my career goal. Learn TypeScript and you're good. That's the only thing you actually need. Actually, JavaScript or TypeScript. If you know these, if you know PHP, JavaScript, or Python, you can basically take over the fucking world. You don't need Golang. But of course, guys, hey, if you want to learn Golang, like a pro, just like me, to become professionally active, taking the money, fulltimegodev.com. Fulltimegodev.com. The flagship, my course, me, you, 60 hours. GG, well played. And if you want, you can also maybe subscribe to my channel, if you're not. You don't need to, because you're a free man. Wait, what am I doing here? Yeah. So this is task now, it's fine. This result, it needs to be a byte. So we're gonna convert this, right? Bytes. Not quite sure if that's gonna work. It's probably gonna work out. Now we're gonna say end task, right? Just like that. Can we do a print and FMT real quick? FMT print F. We're gonna do a percentage plus V new line of the task, just like that. Maybe we're gonna do this task. Actually, we don't. Why am I still? Then we're gonna open up this OpenAI test real quick. Boom. We're gonna call process email, and then we're gonna say email. Test mail 1. Okay, fine. Test mail 1. Am I confused? Undefined. Okay, can I type? Yeah. Alright, cool. And then it's gonna be a task here. Actually, we could add if R is not null. My hands are so sweaty. Mom spaghetti, knees weak, arm are heavy. There is vomit on his sweater already. Anthony GG spaghetti. T fatal or something? T fatal R. Fine. And then here this task underscore is task just to please the compiler. Just like I please my girlfriend, right? Run this test. Okay. That was fast. Interface is no. That's a problem, of course, because we are doing some nasty shenanigans. Where is the problem here? Here is a problem. Yeah, if come on, guys. I wanna deploy my mailer and pause everything, put it in Notion, and call it a day. But I have a video. I can show you the video, right? We can show you the video. Damn, this is annoying. You see, this is the problem here. That's why you most likely want not to use this. The problem is that their JSON schema is kind of fucked, right? Because they use these dynamic keys, and dynamic and Golang are basically enemies. You know what I mean? So yeah, we need to do it like this. I think this may be a string, by the way. This could be a string. We don't know. I don't think. No, it's impossible. I don't think. Where's the default of JSON? I have no fucking clue. We will see. I'm just wondering why this suddenly basically is working. I think I need to debug this thing real quick. OpenAI response, boys. OpenAI responses. Oh yeah, I think they are the rate limit. I think I need to fix that. It's a rate limit issue for some reason. Wait, I have the fucking wrong email. Or did I actually have the wrong test? It didn't provide an API key. Okay. Nice. I need to do some checks. I know, guys, don't shoot me in the foot. I'm trying to be lean and mean. That's the problem. I need to do an go.env here. Go.env.load. It's going to be, because we're in test.slash.slash.env, I think something like that is going to work pretty fine. That's the problem, right? Let's go. Boom, boom, boom. You're gonna containerize all this too? No, man, no containers. That's too much complexity. I'm gonna show you how I deploy things. I just git pull my master branch and do a make, and I run make, and I call it a fucking day. That's what I do. Look at this. We have a fail. Yeah, okay. I already predicted what's going to happen, right? So we have our beautiful response. The problem is that the interface is a string, not a slice of uint8, and a uint8 is basically the same as a void. As a void. So what we need to do is basically tell this beautiful thingy that this is going to be changed inside these brackets here. This is going to be a string, right? The problem is, if this is a string, we need to have this thing here. So we cannot do that within Marshall, so we're going to do JSON.new. I think it's going to be... Is it the decoder? Yeah. JSON new decoder. Are we going to say a bytes? No. We're going to say a strings.reader, new reader. Yeah. A strings new reader of result, right? And then we're going to say and task the same shenanigans here. We're going to call error here, just like that. Delete this guy and call it a day. We can't. All right. No problem. Oh yeah, no, we can't. This is a complete other API. It's this. JSON yada dot decode yada. Just like that. Call it a day. Right? Let's do it again. Boom. Hey, this is experience. You see that? This is Golang experience. You instantly know what you need to do. That's what I'm teaching you in the full-time Golang program. We both and drink margaritas on the beach. That's exactly true. 53 viewers. That's not enough. That's not enough, guys. Look at this. Title. Resolve. Everything is fixed. Everything is beautiful. So what we also need to do, mes amis, is I also store the originale. What is this actually? This is my test foo. So test is working. Fine, right? AI completed. But what we're also going to do is we're going to say that the task dot original is going to be, actually, to be honest, yeah, we can. The task original is going to be the email body, right? That's the original email. Maybe we're going to say task.created at is going to be time now dot fine. Is this an a Unix timestamp? It's a pointer. Now you're gonna, again, people are gonna say this. You're gonna say, what the hell? A pointer to a time. What the fuck is that? This is a big brain move. It's a big brain move because it's a big brain move. I'm gonna show you why. This is actually for the experienced developers. If you fucking record this, man. I always forget this. If you do this and you create a new task, what's going to happen? Let that sink in. I talked about this on my video of pointers. This time is going to be a naked return. It's going to be a 0 timestamp somewhere, I don't know, where the Egyptians were building the pyramids, which actually is not true. The Egyptians did not build the pyramids. The pyramids come from way before. They come from the Ice Age. But hey, that's a complete other story. So if we have a default time, which is somewhere in the prehistory, I don't know where it is. For the people I want to fact check this exactly where that is, hey, go ahead. The problem is if you create that task to Supabase or even something else, a Postgres actually, right? What's going to happen is that it's going to, instead of creating a default for you, it's going to take that default timestamp, naked timestamp, as the source of truth. But we don't want that, right? Because that's somewhere where the people did not exist anymore. Still, yeah, so I don't know when it is. So that's why I make it a pointer. So a pointer can be nil, and if it's nil, it's going to generate one for us on the database side. Isn't that amazing? Isn't that smart? Yes, it is. Okay, cool. So that's that. Is January 1? Yeah, somewhere there. Yeah. Alex Paluzzi, somewhere. That's the thing, and that's going to be in your database. We don't want that, right? So that's why I make it a pointer. I was actually frowning my eyebrows when I was doing that. I was, hey, maybe I'm gonna make it a pointer. You know what I mean? Because nil makes a lot of sense to me. You know what I mean? It's the same, yeah, but different. All right, so that's good. This we can kill that. That's perfectly fine. So the next thing we need to do is fix our Notion real quick, because we have some extra fields that are not in Notion yet. All right, but first let me open up my mail proc main, this one. So first of all, we're going to handle the email. We're going to check from the Supa client. I also have detected a bug in Supabase Golang client. I don't know what it is, but people making open source, guys, or you stop making open source stuff, or you test your shit. Okay? And if you don't want to do that, then you do just like me, and you make projects without a readme, right? And if there is no readme, that basically means you're not going to maintain it. Or basically you write, hey, I'm not going to maintain this library. Fuck you. You know what I mean? So that's a problem. And I detected basically an error. And I have no clue why nobody actually detected that. But hey, I'm going to show you later on. So then we're going to check the monthly task usage, because you're going to have a freemium. You can use that for free, 50 tasks or something, yada, yada, yada. And then you need to pay. You know what it is. Classic how the world works. But for now, it's fine, right? It's usage, satisfying compilers here. Then we're going to pass this email. Then we're going to basically have this email here, right? And then we're going to call OpenAI, basically our own code. We're going to say process email. Shit, it's using this other OpenAI thing, right? No, it's not. Test mails, of course, guys. Hey, hey. Oh, man, so. Did I actually? My OpenAI test mail 3. Oh yeah, this is basically this is a mail. These mails I get all the fucking time. Hey Anthony, my new this is basically from Thomas Brush actually. This mail. This guy. I'm not gonna show his name actually, to be honest. Which is basically some guy that's asking for a discount and all that stuff. I get these mails all the fucking time and I forget them, so I just wanna bring them to LazyTask, and LazyTask will basically later on will completely automate this shenanigans for me. What am I doing here? I basically need to expose this function real quick actually. Just like that. So we can call it here, process email. We need a body. We're going to say email.body, of course, right? And then we're going to say that this is a task, an error. We say if error is not nil. That's basically already been done from the previous thing. Then we're going to say add Notion insert task account integration.notion access token account.integration.notion database ID. We have an integration. We have multiple integrations for the future. For example, HubSpot, Airtable, Trello. I don't know. Trello is basically completely done, but you know what I mean, right? You can integrate it with anything you want. The problem with Go is like they want at least 3 years of experience. Yeah, but that's because they have no clue what they're talking about. Most companies write Go like Pepegas. You know what I mean? They are real Pepegas. Yeah, I don't. Yeah. I worked for a company in Belgium, and they were converting their services from .NET into Go, and they were complete idiots. So I could actually do what I want there. You know what I mean? I was the boss. I was a magician. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's crazy. They did not know what they saw. Because if you come from another language and you write Go, you need to write Go in a complete other way. That's a little bit of a problem. If you write a lot of Go, it's hard to convert your mind into another language, but it's also sometimes a relief. Sometimes I'm relieved by writing JavaScript or something Python or Ruby, right? But people always tend to reflect what they learned for 10 years or something, or for 5 years or for 3 years, to reflect it in Go. For example, the Rubyist coming to Go, right? I can see if a Rubyist has created a program in Go. I can see it, just the way he calls his function names, the way he set up his program. And then you see these guys on my YouTube channel commenting on my videos, oh, the builder pattern, that are the Java guys. You know what I mean? It's like Golang does not do builder patterns. There are, but I hate builder patterns. The builder patterns is for noobs. It's 2023. We use optional function parameters. That's what we do. Insert this task. What is this? This is basically an empty task. That's no problem because we have the task key. Look at that. It's already taken care of. Logger, finish, plus task. The only thing we need to do before we can test this and write history on YouTube, right? Writing history. Just stick here. Follow my channel. Follow me. Because this is going to be a multi-billion-dollar company and it rhymes, man. I'm sick. Like I said, I should be... I don't know, sometimes I ask myself the question why I am still poor. Sometimes I ask myself the question, Anthony, why are you still fucking poor? How is this even possible? How is this possible? And I don't know. I have no clue. And I think it's because I don't give a shit. And that's the reason why I'm still poor. Because I don't care. And I should care. And I also have the attention span of a goldfish. Right? That's also true. Okay, so this is done. Notion. Now we need to do Notion here. Notion integration. Let's GD into this stuff. No, we can't. No problem here. You're going to save that. You're going to open up Notion. Fuzzy find. Here. We need to have actually our lib Notion, which is nasty. Notion is a nasty API, not gonna lie. What he talking about? Bullet pattern. Did not understand. Check for the meaning. The builder pattern. Bob the builder pattern. What is the builder pattern? The builder pattern is something like this. Book. New book. All right. Dot title. They don't know me. Right. What's going on? Dot background color. Pink as fuck. That's a new color. Pink as fuck. That's basically the ultimate grade of pink. And then, for example, background color, actually, to be honest. You see the builder pattern? Already problematic. You see? It's already getting problematic with this thing. And then, for example, pages. Basically one, because like I said, I have the attention span of a goldfish, so one page is more than enough for me, right? That's the builder pattern. You're basically building a book, right? How I do things is basically new book, right? With options, right? Book options, or basically you give it a title, you give it a whatever, right? Don't make it too complex. You're rich in friends and happiness. Yeah. Thank you, Mysterio. That's what I need. That's what I need. That kind of motivation. Okay, so we're missing fields. Let us open up account here real quick. Actually, to be honest, let us open up task here on the side real quick. You see? That's a task. Now you're thinking, why do you have all these omit empty there, my friend? I know. I'm not a big fan of these strict tags. But hey, because if you don't omit empty and you do an update with a task, it's basically going to, because Golang initialized everything to default, which is amazing, but which is also a big pain in the fucking butthole. Because if everything is getting initialized to an empty string, it's also going to update exactly an empty string. So that's a problem. Could you please explain the pointer type in strict? Don't use pointers. Hey. If I wish I never learned pointers, I wish I never came across them. And I wish Golang never had them. Because, like I said, I'm a simple man. I won multiple Nobel Prizes for simplicity, and pointers are complexity. We don't need that stuff, right? So don't use pointers. That's the best thing you can do, right? The best tip I can give you is try to make everything without pointers, unless you cannot do something you want to do, which is likely you never come across that issue, because you can basically do everything without pointers. That's the best advice I can give you. And later on, gradually, you can, from time to time, pick a use case or try to do a pointer. Because if you need to think about your program and you need to think, hey, should I use a pointer, yes or no? The answer is always no. If you think, hey, should I use a pointer? No. Hey, my program is not working anymore because I have no clue. Then maybe you can utilize a pointer here and there, but not, should I use them? No. Right? You're first going through GPT, Stack Overflow, and all that stuff, and then after a couple of weeks, then you maybe gonna use a pointer. Okay, so we have title, description, summary. We basically made this. It's fine, I'm gonna change that. Summary, it's fine. Task summary, pretty good. Priority, categories is fine. Steps, I need to make steps, right? So steps is gonna be basically the same thing as that. I'm gonna do this, call this steps. Actually, I'm gonna call this action plan. Action plan. Property type multiple select, and then I'm gonna say build options. That's problematic because that takes in the task itself. God damn it. Where's that? Where is build options here? Okay, I'm gonna try it with just do this, right? I'm gonna say options, a slice of stringies. Options here. We're gonna do zero allocation shenanigans. Notion API, yeah. Oh shit, there's already options. So we call it ops. Easy. Special ops. Special op notions. You see, don't think about, right? You don't think about this stuff. Then you do this, notion, task. There's gonna be opts. What's going on here? Opts Y. Cool. Hey. Yelaba. Yelaba. The advice is valid only if you're building web apps, high performance. Yeah, like I said, can you do a real Golang course? I have one. Or is it not real? fulltimegodev.com. Full time, go. Can I please time? Go. That it's so small, man. It's so small. Here, this one. fulltimegodev.com. Yeah. Hey. All right. Thanks, man. Created at time just confused me a lot. Yeah, it's. Yeah, that's why that's why Golang. That's why I like num. People say num makes no sense. People. Depends, but make action plan, nothing to see here. That's crazy. Num makes a lot of sense. In Python, or for example, null. I like null. Null is actually, to be honest, the best thing that ever happened in the whole world. Null. But not like in the JavaScript. You have undefined and you have null, which basically is completely... No, that's bad. That's evil. But the Python, you have none. So you can it's easy because sometimes you just want to do something and then you want to check if it's none or not none. If it's not none, it basically not null or not none, which underlying are not the same, but that actually doesn't matter. We don't care about underlying semantics because that doesn't make us money. But it's just easy, right? And the problem in Golang is if you make an empty struct, it's going to be not none or not null. It's going to be a naked object with default values, and that's the biggest problem. So that's why I'm using these pointers. But hey, it is what it is sometimes, right? So build options now is going to make Notion options from a string, right? That's perfectly fine. So what we're going to do now is let me kill these things so you guys have some more, task categories, perfectly fine. And this is going to be task.steps, right? Action plan, up. Actually, to be honest, maybe we should make our action plan. I have the best idea in the fucking world. Look at this. We have here, this is a rich text, make action plan, perfectly fine. We can pause in that task, why not? We could do something like builder is a strings.builder or something. And then we can do builder for underscore task in range task dot actually step, to be honest. Oh, come on, Anthony. We're gonna speed code this to the I'm gonna show you completely. We're gonna deploy my mail server, and it's going to do that in fucking no. You're gonna see what's going on. It's gonna be history is going to be written on this stream today. Take a screenshot. Clip this. What do you think about monads? No clue what monads are. Like I said, simple. Okay, task steps. Steps here, just like that. And then we're gonna say builder. Can we not? Yeah, it's fine. Builder.write string. Something like this. So we're gonna write, we're gonna say fmt. Look at this, guys. fmt.sprint sprintf. For example, 1. This actually, maybe something like that. Maybe we can do bullet points later on in Notion itself, but for now, don't do that. Percentage s, right? And then we're gonna say here step, right? And of course, maybe we're gonna say a new line. That's it actually. And then we're gonna return builder.string. Easy. Action plan. What do we need? Then the original actually. It's already in here. Wow. Oh wait, but there is a big problem because I need to copy the shenanigans. Damn. Original, action plan, categories, estimate. What do I miss here? Sounds good, sounds good. But now this is insert task, but we also need to create a database for the user, right? Problem is that the order doesn't matter, unfortunately. Notion API is complete garbage, but hey. Action plan. Do we have original already? Probably not. That's no big of a deal. Actually, to be honest, we need to paste a rich text shenanigans here. Priority, yada yada yada. Copy that. Paste that in. Paste, save, original. Original de transportar a la Golang al aeropuerto. Gustavo Lima, de la Corazón, de la Parque, okay? What's going on? Ghosts. Something else? I don't think so. Let me open up my Noceano real quick. So we're gonna write history, guys. Oh my goodness, look at this. How can I delete? I'm gonna delete this whole page actually, to be honest. Delete my page. You cannot see what's going on. That's no problem. What's going on here actually, to be honest? Notion, sometimes you can see it's clearly written in Next.js because that thing is complete. I'm gonna make a new page here. I'm gonna call it. It doesn't matter actually. I can. Ole! Task box. Okay, task box is fine. Namaste, Dushu. What up, man? So I have task box. That's fine. What I'm gonna try to do is basically I'm gonna delete my integrations from Supabase. What's Supabase? Supabase is a database, shenanigans stuff. Check it out. It's easy. Okay. How do you use it? You just call functions. Okay, let's make a run. Let's see if we can, if the database is getting created with the correct fields, so we can push our tasks into it. That's what we're gonna do. That's how it's gonna be. You tell me. I'm gonna quickly log out here because, yeah, that's fine. I'm gonna call Anthony here. So I'm choosing my domain. Boom. Choosing my domain. Connecting with Notion. Click. Select my pages. Task box because the organized shenanigans is complete broken. Task box so I can, yeah, finish this thing. Right. Okay, cool. So my account is set up. Yes, I have 50 tasks I can generate each month. Perfectly fine. Now I'm gonna check Notion real quick here. Why do I have 2 tasks generated here? That's the question. Action plan is here, that's fine. Original priority estimate done. So the problem, why do I have 2 tasks here? That's something we need to fix later on, or need to double check. It's fine. Okay, so can we? I wrote everything myself, guys. It's crazy. It's much easier than understanding. Sometimes these open source libraries basically are also, most of the time they're for 30 or 40% complete. So yeah, I'm not gonna depend on somebody else's bullshit, you know. So I'm thinking here. It's my mail proc, right? Yeah. Motion insert task. Yeah. We can test that, right? We can test this from the OpenAI test. Isn't that true? Super neat. Yeah. Should we test it? How many time do we have? We have an hour. We should test this, right? Because if I deploy and then I need to, yeah. No. So I'm gonna show you how I deploy things in production. This song is a bit loud. Okay, cool. This is better, right? 24. That should be better. How are we gonna test this? What's going on? I'm stuck here. Somebody is taking over my PC. No, it's not. This one. Process email, of course. Yeah, I see. So this is basically the task, right? I can do this. Sub client db from, actually to be honest that's not true. What I'm going to do is this. I have a helper here, data get user account. What's my user ID? That's a good question actually. Let me quickly check that. Oh damn, it's this nasty string. copied. Okay, cool. I like that. Oh, that's my user ID, guys. If that is not nil, log fail out this R real quick, to be honest, or maybe T fail is maybe better. I don't know. We don't actually we don't test it. We are basically just using our test to we can press run test and see what's going on. That's the only thing we're using that for, which is also testing kind of way. This is my account. So what I'm gonna do is basically this is a task. I'm gonna call Notion real quick, and if that works, then we're coming full circle. You know what I mean? Full circle. Notion, insert task. What is our token? That's basically account. Actually, we can't. We need to do get user account. Get account with integration. So that's going to be account dot integration. We're gonna click with our mouse here, and then we're gonna do the same thing. Account dot integration dot database ID. That's what we need, right? To make it a little bit cleaner, we're gonna do this, this, and also maybe potentially this, and then also this, right? This is our task, which is this thing. Which is this going to be probably an error, I think. Not quite sure. Most likely. Not sure. Let's see. Oh, it's also a database here, but we don't care about that, so we're going to call that an underscore R. Maybe you're going to do if like this, right? And then of course we need to do this semicolon here. And then R is not null. Then we can actually do the same thing. Log, no, not log, test T fatal R. Just like that, right? And then we don't need this anymore. Cool. Alright. So we're gonna call our OpenAI model, LLM. It's gonna generate a task from test mail 1. It's going to insert it in Notion, and then we're gonna deploy that, and we're gonna send a mail. I'm gonna show you how we're gonna use this shenanigans, right? Let's test this. Probably not gonna work from the first time. We're gonna see that. Use new Vim extension. Yes, no. Just Vim, just a Vim extension, because I'm used to the keyboard shortcuts. It doesn't matter what you use, guys. If you think NeoVim is cool because PrimeGem is using it, it's fine. But what the hell's going on here? No log or nothing. Shit. Wait. Fuck. Shit. What is that? It's one in these things. But it's not, right? Problematic problem. I think it's something with Notion. Actually, to be honest, we can... I don't know what this response is, but I'm gonna print it out. I don't think we called it. Go with Christ. Nice name. Nil. God damn it. Problem, oh, this, it needs to be exactly the same, or Notion will complain. The problem actually is this action plans with the capital P, and this is going to be also with capital P. What's going on? I'm gonna have no pain. This is great database, right? Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, that's why it's probably not working. But I'm not sure. But I'm not sure, guys. What do you think? Test the full barbas. Because we can. What do you mean, Primogen? You used to use new V, what happened? And you're back to VS Code. Yeah. I use VS Code because, I don't know. It's just easy for me to use. I don't care, like I said. Okay, that's the task, that's working. And then we have null here. That's a problematic problem, to be honest. Because that means that it's not working, right? Notion also has AI, by the way, but that's a big shit ton of money. I think what's going to be the problem is first of all, I don't like it that I'm not having any response from my own code, which is a little bit nasty. I think the problem is going to be this created timestamp shenanigans. This no thingy is going to shoot us in the foot. Insert task, right? We do all this stuff, yada 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 yada, and then we do this. Oh yeah, look at this! Woo woo! This is fired instantly. Man, it's so fucking warm. And I cannot even show my six-pack. Isn't that crazy? We're gonna say, what does it return? A page and an error. That's fine. Actually, to be honest, why don't we return? Just do that, right? We don't care. Why is that? That's gonna be a Notion API page, right? Pagen. Pagen! What's going on here? Let's see. I think it's the timestamp. It's going to give me some shenanigans problems here. It's probably the timestamp. Weren't you a giga chat with NeoVim? Guys, it's the same. Why are people keep asking this? NeoVim, VS Code with the plugin, completely the same, right? There is no difference. I can use NeoVim the exact same way that I'm using VS Code because they are having the same key bindings. The exact same. I can swap now and it's going to be the exact same thing. The only difference between me and all these others is that they're willing to use NeoVim because otherwise they don't have followers, because they cannot solve solutions, and they need to have something where they can brag about. And they're using NeoVim because it looks cool, but they're still broke. You know what I mean? That's the problem. I'm using the tools that I want to use so I can come to my solution as quickly as fucking possible. If it's VS Code, it's VS Code. If it's Sublime, is it Sublime? If tomorrow somebody comes with a much better editor, I don't know, maybe there is some hologram of a naked pussy on my screen, well, I'm going to use that thing. You know what I mean? That's why I'm using VS Code. And it's also much better for my eyes. I don't know why, but I'm using, if you have the same problem, let me know. But if I'm using NeoVim on my terminal, it gives me, I don't know what it is. The font, it gives me some headish because it is something with the anti-aliasing going on. That's the problem, right? It doesn't fucking matter. And yes, I'm triggered. I swear to God, because this is so fucking annoying. Because the video of me the video of me switching to NeoVim has almost 50k views, and it's a garbage video, and that triggers me. That triggers me the fucking most, because this video is bad. You learn nothing about that video. It's a video like Mr. Beast, complete useless. but it has the most views on my channel. And a video of me, of a stream of me doing stuff that actually is important to finally make something from your life, finally, that gets no views. Amen, fucking amen. Clip this thing and spread it in the world, so I don't need to edit that. All right. Action plan is expected to be a multi-select. That's true. That's completely true. I know what we did. We made a mistake. We changed that on the fly. Remember that? We changed that on the fly, this action plan, right? Rich text property, but we didn't do that. We basically did here, it is a multi-select, right? This one. So we're gonna yoink real quick and at this thing, paste it in here, delete this action plan, call this action plan, and maybe as a thingy, space, boom, and call it a day, right? There's also another error which I already deleted. That's bad. That's bad. Like I said, guys, it's like I'm getting a lot of questions that do not matter, and it really weighs on me. It really weighs. I'm making YouTube for almost 9 months, maybe 9 or 10 months, almost a year. I have 14K, almost 40K and a half subscribers, and it really weighs on me. Yeah. Why this? Why that? Why the team? Why Neovim? Why this? Why that? Why this? Why that? Let's go. Ratata. It doesn't matter. This is for me. Why? But it doesn't. We are not the same person. You know what I mean? It doesn't matter. The only thing that matters is the thing you produce. And I'm gonna show you a tweet from somebody at the end of the stream. You guys are too focused on getting dopamine from your tools. And that is the reason why you will never make it. I mean this. This is no Anthony GG character sentence. This is real shit. This is real stuff. Because I was just like you. At a certain point in your career, you're going to be a little bit of burned out, because programming by the end of the day is just a job like another, right? It's something you need to do day in, day out, and it's also something that is not always going to be a pleasant experience. So you're going to get burned out. So you're going to seek motivation somewhere else, and that is completely normal. I think it's very important. So what's going to happen is you're going to watch the Primogen, and you're going to watch this guy, and this guy's making Rust, and Jonathan Blow is using J, and this guy is making games. But that's all a fictionary fiction. They are not you. And you're going, oh Vim, look at me, it's cool. You're fucking slow, but it's cool, and you're going to get that shot of dopamine, so you're going to get motivated to program. I get that. It's a complete normal. Changing your color theme from time to time is also going to give you a shot of dopamine. You're gonna get motivated because you have a new color theme that somebody else is using. It's normal. This is how you motivate yourself. This is an important process. But it also blocks you, because if that's where you're gonna get your dopamine from, it's going to be for a very short period of time, because Groovebox is going to be Groovebox for a very long time. So you're gonna change again. You know what I mean? And I'm using this Groovebox for a fucking long time, you know? I don't care anymore what color theme I use. The only thing I care is what I produce. That's what I want. I wanna see this work right now, as soon as fucking possible, so I can ship this after the fucking weekend, because that's my deadline. And if I need to install something, or I need a good type hint, because sometimes Vim has not, this new Vim has not good type hints, you can say whatever the fuck you want, but I probably use this more than you. And for sometimes the LSP and NeoVim, it just doesn't always work like I want it to. I'm sorry. As I need to be fucking speedy. And sometimes I need to go into my JavaScript project because I'm doing reviews for Levenue or something. It's just so a pain in the ass to formatting. Sometimes it doesn't work or my linter is borked and I need to reinstall it, reconfigure, outdate it. And it takes me fucking time to do that. On Netflix, maybe they have time to do that. Right? Because they working at Netflix. You know what I mean? They're making, I don't know, 150K, maybe 200K, maybe a little less actually, 150K. Save and sound, right? Save and sound. They do not do shit. The only thing they do is basically hanging out with James at the fucking water cooler and sitting on fucking meetings all the time. That's what they fucking do at Netflix. You know what I mean? They're fucking soy devs. I make my own money. I have no boss. I have no pension plan. I have no fucking nobody. You know what I mean? I'm here every fucking day trying to make something from my life with no backup plan. No Netflix safety net. Nobody's going to save me. If I'm sick, I'm fucked. You know what I mean? If I lose my hand, I'm fucked. If I don't work for 3 months, I'm fucked. That's a real man. Because why? Because I believe in myself. I believe so much in myself that I can quit. I don't need a job because I'm making my own jobs. That's the difference. All right. That's the fucking difference. And if you think, oh, I'm gonna do a side line, oh, one day I'm gonna be a successful one day. No, it's not gonna happen. It's gonna happen today or not. If you believe in yourself so much, pick up the fucking phone and say your boss, fuck him. This was my last day, motherfucker. Tell him if you think you're good, if you think you're so good programmer, nitpicking on every single word I mistype on every single video because I didn't explain something into depth because the majority of the people that follow me are basically beginners and I don't want to overburden them. Well, if you're so good, quit your job and make something from your life. Yes. All right. Attention class, let's get back to business. Hey, and I record this everything, so I'm gonna make a nice video. Sometimes a little act here and there, guys, so I can put it on YouTube. You know what I mean? Hey. All right. 1 hour, 12 minutes. Very good. So what's going on with my music playlist, actually? Still on. We're still rocking. So we changed this action plan. That's fine. That's now a rich text property. And I think it is another problem. But hey, let's do the test again and waste some tokens and some money with OpenAI with the OpenAI API, which sounds weird if you pronounce that. Where's this? This is the wrong thing. Is this one? But guys, don't quit your fucking job, okay? Don't do it. It's just, you know what I mean? It's if you know what I mean, right? Guys, don't do it. It's like if you believe in yourself and you just make things work, right? Okay, what is this? Action plan is expected to be a multi-select, but I fixed that, right? Action plan is no multi-select anymore. Action plan is going to be a rich text, my friend. All right? So that's fine, right? Notion rich text property, text, and then we make an action plan right here, which is basically going to dump out some string builder. Yeah. Maybe we didn't save or something, but then he basically mentioned something with something with I don't know. We need to do it again. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm trash. I know, but it's fine. Niet in de rij. Sometimes. Okay, action plan is to be a multi-select, guys, please. And then summary is not a property that exists. Okay, thank you for this information. Summary is not something that exists. Oh yeah, it's because we already have a database thing. I think I know what's the problem. It's having this database already. I think everything is fine. It's just this description needs to be a summary. That's the only thing that we need to do. All right. That's perfectly fine. Now I'm going back to Notion. Now it's going to work, guys. Actually, what we can do is this. Look at that. I learned this, right? So I'm going to delete this task box here. Delete permanently. Of course, it's written in Next.js, so it can basically work out. No problem. I'm going to make a new page. We're going to call this... Actually, we can't. We're going to make a new page. New page for the new age. Yeah, new page for the new age. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to delete my integration. In Supabase. Where is Supabase? Here. No, here. Supabase. Table editor here. I'm gonna do integrations. Let's delete it. Let's delete that. You see, problematic. Next.js. I'm gonna refresh again because there's a bug in Supabase. This one, delete one row. Now this is gonna work. Automatically cascading. Setting my default thingy to boom, boom, boom. How it's gonna work, guys? I swear to God, we're gonna write history. We're gonna clear, make, boom, boom, boom. Probably gonna refresh this. It's gonna be fine. It's because I still have a cookie. Normally you're gonna log out real quick. Okay, sign in. Anthony. Okay, problematic because Google Chrome. Notion. Yeah, come on. Let me pick these two guys here to see if the select box is actually working here. Okay, I can select. We're gonna type new page for the new age. Finish. All right, cool. So now we're gonna run this test, and if this test works, we're gonna make it work. Run. Again, a question about VS Code too. It's good. So some people want to trigger me. It's fine. Because like these things is just easier, run test and everything, you know what I mean? Yes, this is working. That's good news because yes, this action plan is booked. Wait, how can I view this? Hello. Yeah. Wait, you guys can't see that. Notion, no, the Notion font is so fucking small. What's going on? Do you wanna? Yeah. The original. Oh, I forgot to put my response in there. I know. Estimate. Why is this empty? It's done. Action plan is done. That's a problem. Estimate is problem. Page. Nil. That's a date. That's fine. Action plan. There is a plan. That's why you don't use pointers. This is my fucking page. Where is my task? Here. Prompt mania. I'm from Belgium, my friend. Very nice to meet you. The problem is that's the problem. This is the problem. This steps. You see, this needs to be action plan, guys. You see how fast I debug this stuff. This is estimation, right? Gonna D, yada, it's fine. Then summary, yeah. Okay, test again, and then we're gonna deploy, and I'm gonna call it a. Notion API is free, yes it is, but hey, good luck with that. Notion API is nasty. Took me a couple minutes to figure out, yeah. All right, let me see what this thing is doing here. We have a new thing here. All right, now we have a title. Actually, to be honest, this is an untitled thingy. Problematic problem here. You see this? Login. You see, now we have an action plan. Of course, we forgot to loop this thing. Estimation is fine, right? The categories are empty. What's going on here? It's some parsing problems, right? Don't. The summary is this. I need to also make a better prompt, not gonna lie. Summation, priority, summary. Title, yeah. Concise title of the tasks. Concise, maybe confusing. Okay. Right, one more dry run. Hey. One more dry run, and then we're gonna deploy that real quick, eh? Run test foo bar. Alright. Oh yeah, these stars are not getting stored. Payment processing issue. Yes. Okay, cool. We need to fix these numbers. Yeah. Estimate. There's still a problem that I need to. It's probably a parsing issue. Summary is this one. It's fine. The response also need to be in there, but it's fine. This is the original. It's important. Billing is cool. Created that. Fine. Action plan, and then this is going to be the summary here. So we're gonna basically summary. Priority. We can give some colors of that as whole thing, right? So there's an issue with your okay, cool. So I think we can actually let me open up my mail procker real quick before we deploy this. Is that mail process actually, right? So first of all, we're gonna select because if you do not exist in the database, it's not gonna work. So don't. Hey, you can send as much email as you want. It's not gonna work. Monthly usage. We parse the email. Task process email, insert into Notion, yada, finish process task. Okay. Get add, boom. Get commits, min AWM. It's not WM, it's AM. And then we're gonna say Corin. Yeah, we don't have time to make good commits. We're gonna say did some stuff because I'm the only one and I'm the boss, right? Get push origin master like that, right? So that's my deploy process, right? You're still basically configuring your shenanigans, no problem. Then we do basically an SSH. We go into send.zip.sh actually, to be honest, the root, because it's sitting there on the same server, right? For now, for testing. -p to the root. That's basically the thing. Hop, right? Then we do cd. I think it's task brain, which is the Let me do an LS here. Is it lazy task? What's going on? That's weird, man. Look at that. I cannot even tap here. It's so crazy. That's why it's doing. Lazy task. I need to type it out. Yeah, it's this one. Get pull. Origin master. It's so annoying. This line note master. Yeah, so I'm gonna pull this stuff. Oh my goodness. It's time to stop because it's so warm here and I'm completely get stashed actually, to be honest, real quick. Boom. Get this again. Alright, that thing. And I'm gonna say make mailer. Is it gonna work? Actually, make mailer. Okay. So what's gonna happen is I first need to check if I cannot Gmail. Okay, so basically what I'm gonna quickly do is, for example, I have this mail. I need to make sure that I cannot expose emails here on the internet, right? That's the problem. I cannot show you this. Okay, what we're gonna do is very simple. We're gonna do this, right? Look at that. Wait. Look at this. I'm gonna... Can somebody send me an email? So I can... Wait, I'm gonna try to do something. Let me find this line note mail, which I basically... payment receipt. Okay, so let's say, guys, I'm gonna show you how it works, right? So let's say I forwarded 10 times already, right? You're busy, right? You're coding. I'm coding right now. Look at this. I'm coding. I'm busy. Hello. Yes. Oh yeah. More money. Yeah. Okay. Oh. Yeah. All right. Yeah. Nice. Okay, darling. Yes, tonight. Yo. And somebody send you a mail. Boom. Line note support ticket. We had some trouble with your first payment. I'm gonna handle it. I am going to forward this to Anthony at lazytask.ai. Boom. And call it a fucking day. You know what I mean? I'm done. I don't need to do anything anymore. I don't need to read this mail. I'm done. I'm just gonna grinding. League of Legends. Feeding with Phil Stick Smith. I'm moving in the jungle. You know what I mean? That's what I'm doing. We have no time. Right? I'm sitting in the car with my... Wait. Okay. I'm sitting in the car. I'm driving. You know what I mean? 310 horsepower. You know the sound. Completely panoramic roof and all that stuff, you know. Special core. And I get a mail from somebody. Hey, Anthony, can you please do this? Yeah, that. I just forwarded it to my lazy task address. And it's taken care. So the question is it going to work? I have no fucking clue. Okay, so we have a nil pointer dereference already, you know. But the good news is we received the mail. The question is what's going on? It's the SMTPD shenanigans here. I wouldn't invest too much money into mail.go. I know what it is. I think I know what it is. We need to open up our mail procker because I didn't set up my Supabase. I did. This is Did I exit this thing? I did. Oh, this is another one. I did it. That's why it was so nasty, because I was doing it from 71, right? Yeah, what's your email? You can select the email yourself, right? You with the sign up, you can, of course, later on you have multiple brands and all that stuff. You can have multiple aliases for multiple team members and all that stuff. But hey, I need to focus and I'm sweating like a fucking pig. You know what I mean? It's the problem is that this is basically it's selecting my email, right? So I need to double check this query because it's a nasty one and there's a problem with the Supabase client. So what I could do to make it work very quickly is something like because the account is null, that's the problem probably. No, the integration is null, right? So I'm gonna say just to make it work first, right? That's always the first thing we need to do. Is get account with integration. I'm gonna click because I want to be fast. User ID. What's the usage? We don't know. That's the problem because it's the we can't because we need to select by email. Right? You know what? You know what I'm gonna do? Of course, you need to select because if I send. You're gonna send you with your email. I know if your email is registered, right? That's how I'm gonna check it. But now, because there is a problem, can I please copy my user ID here? Real quick, right now. This one. I'm gonna quickly hardcode this. Comment this out. If the ad is not null, return the errors because we don't have time. We don't have time. I mean, we need to fix it. We need to go. Okay. Because now the integration is going to work because there's Supabase. If you want to do an equal query with an dot inside of your value, it's not gonna work because they sanitize that dot, so it's never fun in your email. Makes no sense. I lost a fucking day with that shenanigans. Exit. Get. Do we need an ad? Probably it does. It doesn't matter. Get commits. I do this, right? Boom, boom, and then I do something, stuff or something. It's fine. It's totally fine to do that. It doesn't matter. Git push, origin, master. Perfectly fine. I'm gonna do it right here. SSH root. Actually, to be honest, bump up the screen here. Root at send it dot sh minus p. Boom. Hop. Shop. cd. Lazy. Now it's basically hinting. Completing for me, right? Get pull origin master. Nice. Make mailers. Boom. Open up Gmail on my other side. I'm gonna send the same thing, right? Line note. Maybe we do it again. Maybe something else. I have a lot of other mails, but I cannot expose people an email address. You know what I mean? I cannot do that. Otherwise I could. Right? Oh no! Er staan de problemen! Forward. Anthony. Lazy task. Forward. And you could do anything, right? You could basically send a mail yourself, or you could just dump whatever the fuck you want. And it's going to schedule meetings later on. It's going to do a lot of stuff. It's also going to try to automate it, but we do need to have the basics first. It's probably calling the chain and all that stuff, right? It's, I probably, I'm not quite sure if I maybe... Hey! It's done. Right, so now... Send me a mail. Somebody send me a mail to crypto.ntm. This one. This is the latest one, right? So you see, everything is here. Stepping plan, summary. There was a payment issue here. Estimation high, and of course the other thing that still needs to be in there. The what is this? I want to make sure that this will work fine. Yeah, that's because it's... Somebody send me a mail right now. A question. Generate something with GPT. Ask. Generate a task I need to do with GPT. Do that right now. Somebody do that now. Generate a task with GPT. Send me that mail. And I'm going to forward it to lazy task. And see what the fuck's going on. And don't send mutes. Is somebody doing this? Please? I'm gonna select another one. Actually, to be honest, because you guys are so fucking lazy. How do I fucking clear responses? I'm gonna generate my own fucking task then. Okay? Anthony is a businessman. In tech. Generate an email with a fake task. That should be enough. These models are slim enough. Or smart enough. Right? Here, there, Anthony. I hope this mail finds you well. This model is basically complete. He's complete. Look at this. We're gonna copy this. It's perfect. I'm gonna send it to myself then. Okay? Because, hey. So I'm gonna compose a new mail. I'm gonna send it to myself first. Crypto ATM. Can you do this quick? Right? Boom. We paste this mail in. Look at that. We paste this mail in. This mail. I'm gonna send it to myself, right? Look at this. I'm gonna get this mail and receive a mail and check this mail. See, oh, forward, because I need to play or I need to do some other stuff that's much more important. And are we gonna see? Hopefully this chain is actually running still. Here. People are sending to this, fine. No worries, it's cool. And what you also could do is basically give people that email address. Because listen, this is very important, right? Because what you could do is you could make aliases for doctors and all that stuff and for dentists and they could give this address to their clients so they can book automatic meetings and all that stuff. You know what I mean? It's crazy. What's going on? Are we processing stuff? Where is Notion? Where is fucking Notion here? Here. Okay, it's still the same. I'm gonna refresh here. No, it's not. It's still not here. Still not here. Did I forward it to the correct email, by the way? I think I forgot to forward this. Oh, I need to forward it. Lazy. Anthony, yeah, of course, lazy task. Boom, send, of course. Hey, I need to send, I need to forward, right? Because why it's important that you don't hook in because there are a lot of email providers, right? And people don't trust that because you don't want to read every mail, right? You're gonna give the people the choice to forward the mails they wanna have scheduled, right? They want to have seen as a task, they want to have parsed as a task, right? Because if they get a mail from somebody like, hey, do you want to meet at the hotel but be before 14 o'clock because my wife cannot know that we are doing some nasty stuff, you know what I mean? All in a role play model. You don't want that in your Notion, you know what I mean? Yeah. It's fine. I'm gonna refresh it. Hopefully it's already there. No, it's not. Yeah, it's not processed. Probably it should be here right now. It's not. Wait, are we actually calling the correct thing? That's not it, right? No. This is not it. No. Account management. Nice. It's labeled account management here. Wait, what's going on here? Did we hard-coded that? Actually, that could be. I'm not gonna lie. No, it's not, right? No, it's mail. It's mail thingy. Wait, process email. This can be. Yeah, of course we hard-coded this. Oh my goodness. Email body. Okay, cool. Fine. Godverdomme. Get. I hate this so much, man. TDD. I don't give a shit, man. Get push origin master. I wanna. We have 20. We have 20 minutes and we still need to do some other stuff. Get push origin master. You see? Boom. Multi-million dollar company is getting built right now live on YouTube. Listen, hey, let's be honest here. Clear, get, pull. Can we please type in here real quick? Yes, pull, press enter. Make mail. That's why you use Golang, because you do this and it works, right? Alright, so we're gonna send this mail once again. So we have this mail, right? I don't know what's in this mail. I didn't read this mail yet, right? It's just a generated mail from ChatGPT because nobody wants to send me mails. I'm gonna forward this to my assistant, which is going to be Anthony at lazytask.ai. Maybe it's going to be, I don't know, you can call it Daddy or something, right? You can choose your own alias, you know what I mean? Of Mr. Big Dick, it doesn't matter, right? So we're gonna send that, boom. It's gonna process this, right? Somebody sent me a mail. I'm gonna do that. No! This problem. I still need to fix that, right? It's still very dirty. This interface conversion is basically just I type these to what it. This is annoying. This is so annoying. Why is that? I think it's the problem. I need to check maybe the API rate limits or something. Sometimes it can happen. That's a problem, so I need to do it again. Because I really want to use the official OpenAI API package in Golang, but these guys are still nitpicking about how they're gonna solve it. Man, I don't got time to wait on an open source commit. Forward to lazy thing. I'm gonna do this one first. Anthony, please. Yes, this one. Boom. Send. And then I already have another one from Teddy Pifty. Here, financial statement. I'm gonna forward this. I don't want to read Teddy's mail. Fuck Teddy. I'm gonna my assistant is gonna fix it. Boom. Let's solve it. I hope we don't bork out here, right? I hope we don't bork out. Mail 2 mail. So we're gonna see what's going on. Come on! No! It's gonna take too much time to debug. So the problem is here, guys. The problem sits at this OpenAI, right? So it sits at this response. Sometimes it could be that based on some stuff, right? These schemas are gonna change a little bit. This one here, right? This is gonna change a little bit. So, or but I don't have any feel to do it right now. I don't want. This is such a dirty job. It's basically checking everything, right? Because what can it respond? Maybe there is something wrong. I don't know. Maybe it's a rate limit. Then choices is not gonna be here, right? Or maybe choices. Choices 0 is not going to be a map string any, or maybe the message is not. Maybe it's not a function call or something. So we don't know. We just basically assume that it's this, but it's not, right? You cannot do that, especially not in production. I just want to test it, but hey, guys, you get the point, right? You get the point. These pieces are working somewhat separate. Now I need to basically make it full circle, complete the chain. Yeah, that's the thing. But I hope you understand. Let's try Teddy's mail. Well, let's try Teddy's mail again. Not quite sure what it is. Maybe something. make mailers. I will fix it, no worries here. But it's too warm in here and I want to escape. I'm going to forward this real quick. Boom, this one. Well, let's see what's going on. I think the problem is Windows. No. Where's my music? Where's my music? I don't wanna check it on the screen because my mailer is gonna. Is anything bad in here? Of course not.
I just wanna have fun, clap my hands, turn around now and dance, dance, dance. I just wanna have fun, clap my hands, turn around now and dance, dance, dance. I just wanna have fun, clap my hands, turn around now and dance, dance, dance. I just wanna have
Okay, cool. This is the same spammer as from the morning. Was test task here. This original is a hardcore thing from me, right? This is a test task to check if the parsing function works correctly. Step 1, do this, do that, complete the task. Yeah, yeah. Fine. Hey, anyway, you get the point. It can. You see, this is basically such very normal mails that you're gonna receive, that I receive at least, and it can basically perfectly parse that. It's very smart. Of course, I need to do some tweaks here and there, but it's going to get done very soon, right? All right. Are there any questions? Oh man. Whew. Are there any questions? And I'm gonna basically debug some stuff, make it better, right? And basically after the weekend, Lazy Task you can basically use it for free, right? That's what we're gonna try to see how it works, how it's gonna hold, and then yeah, then we're gonna see from there, right? At least we built something cool, you know? It's true, right? At least it's not your simple, your average simple AI project is something AI with some edge case. Hey, all right. It's super hot in here. You have no fucking clue how warm it is, and I really want to quit streaming right now because it's crazy. OpenAI is going to summarize it, action plan it, make steps. It's going to categorize it. It's going to estimate the time it's going to take. It's going to include the original, which it's going to prioritize it, and it's also going to make a response for your mail. So if you're in Notion and you basically have all your stuff, you can, oh, this is a response, you can copy paste and use that response, so you don't need to think about making up a response, right? You don't need to use it. It's already there, right? So it saves you a prompt. When are you gonna write some Rails and make some money? That's a good question. If I would pick, then I would pick Python and not Ruby. What? I got a nice carbonara recipe from somebody. Thanks, man. Thanks for the carbonara recipe. Why not PHP? Because I don't know, PHP is also fine. Oh yeah, I want to show you something. I'm gonna see if I can find this tweet. I'm gonna show you something, guys. Look at this. Twitter. This is crazy. Look at that. Why only 1 like for this, man? Twitter is fucking garbage. I'm using React with another useless TypeScript function. I know this, man. Wait, let me find this guy. Where is this task? This is here. Look at this. Here, guys. Let this sink in. This is code from Peter Levels. You guys can see this, right? Let this sink in for a bit, right? Look at this. His tweet. My best code yet. But wait. Where is this fucking tweet? Here. 100k MMR. 100k MMR. MMR. There's millions on a year. $55k MMR for photoai.com and 48 MRR for interiorAI.com. And this guy only uses PHP and plain JavaScript. No Rust, no TypeScript, no Svelte, no nothing. And you are nitpicking, thinking about what editor you should use, what language you should use, coming to my videos and responding with soy dev shenanigans. Let this sink in. He makes more money than you will ever make in your whole life. Of course, it's not about money, I know. But hey. If it's not about money, stop watching these videos about how to get rich quick. You know? Alright. And then there are dumb comments in... yeah, it's... I can't even chat, but yeah, it doesn't matter, guys. It doesn't matter. I'm used to it. Like I said, I still have a very rough time because you guys need to understand this YouTube channel was a complete accident, and actually, for me, it's more of a burden, right? For me, it's more of a burden than it's an enrichment to my life. You need to understand that making videos costs a lot of time, streaming costs a lot of time, interacting with people is a lot of energy, and it doesn't make it just a time sink. You need to understand that. But it happened to me, and it is what it is right now. But I don't care if tomorrow I have 0 subscribers, and it's gonna be a relief. And don't get this wrong, right? Don't get this wrong. It comes right now. Because the only reason I'm doing this still is because of you. Because I don't want to let my community down. That's the only reason. Not for the amount of subscribers and not for the money, because it doesn't make any money. I do this for the people that I know really are getting motivated and really are trying to make something from their life. And I am some kind of a person where they can inspire. Because I have these persons too, and I know these persons are very important. And if I'm the one for you, then I cannot quit and I cannot stop, because I would disappoint you. And there are a couple of them, right? There are, of course, not everyone, but there are a couple of people, and I don't want to do that because I could not sleep if I did that. And that's the only reason why I'm still here. That's the only reason. Because the day I'm going to close my YouTube channel, it's going to be a big relief for me. Because it's a very hard business. Mentally. Because all these motherfuckers, man, you have no clue. And I am some guy that I need to learn to let it loose. I need to learn to let it loose. But I can't. Alright, guys, thank you. Woo! Ooh, so fucking truly appreciate this interview. Hey guys, that's like I said, I do this for the community and only for that, right? Of course I'm trying to couple my course on that and all that stuff. Of course. Of course. You got him? Of course. But, I mean, yeah, why not? Think about this. How many hours did I stream? How many videos did I made? How many hours of videos are free on my YouTube channel? How many value? How many people did I helped for free? Do you think the 60K that full-time good have made me until today, I think it made me between 50 and 60K, right? And you could think, whoa, that's a lot. 60K, maybe, but it's not. For the time that I invested in everything, it's not a lot, right? It's peanuts. People are sending me tasks, it's amazing. So yeah, so of course I need to couple things up, because if I don't, then I'm gonna completely burn myself out, you know what I mean? I quit YouTube a long time ago. Yeah, I understand that, because it's a very hard grind. It's a very fucking hard grind, especially as a tech. That's why the Primogen, sometimes I make fun of him, but he does what he needs to do, right? He plays another game, and he needs to play that game, because if you play the game of, listen, if you do what I do, you're never gonna make it on YouTube. Never ever in your fucking life, never. Not with luck, not with hard work, never ever, right? Because people don't like that. Right? There's a small portion of the people watch these kind of content, or you need to be something like this other guy, Firebase guy. What is his name? Because he makes these very fast-paced videos, very well edited, very fast-paced, very informational for a lot of people. I have no time to make these videos, right? So that's something you can try to do. Or you be like the Primogen and you stream and you try to be more of an entertainment stream, but still give value by digging deeper into these various topics. For example, Zig and compiler here and something there and TypeScript here and Rust and yada 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 and some plugins and some guests inviting. I think it's a good show, right? But do what I do, never gonna happen, and I have no time to be that. Right? Do you speak French? No. Pas parler français, monsieur. Pas parler. Hein. I think it's 50 degrees in here. It's crazy. I'm melting. All right, amigos. Hey, thanks for watching here, and tell your friends some good news. I don't know what you need to tell your friends. I have no clue. Scholing is also good. Soldering is also good. Soldering is good because it's good. Because it's... but he's also for a specific niche, right? He will never make a lot of money with what he do, right? He's very good. I think he's the best. I think right now in the tech space, I think he teaches differently. His audience is differently, but I think he is one of the smartest people that I see coding on. You have George Hott, but this guy's his good times are over. But Soaring is he needs. The problem is he's not that entertaining. He has some good jokes, right? I like his personality, but that's not for everyone, right? It's the same thing like me. Maybe I am a little bit too over the top, but it is what it is. That's my character, right? And that's why I'm also missing out on a lot of other people. But that doesn't matter, right? You cannot be loved by everyone, because if that is true, if you are loved by everyone, you are fake, right? It is what it is, right? You're fake if you're loved by anyone. So that's the thing. If you find somebody in your life with a big social circle, watch out. If you come across a girlfriend with a big social circle, friends here, and they have all plans and friends and friends and friends. No man, you're fake, right? You don't have friends if you're real. You have a couple, 1 or 2, 3, 4 good friends, 2 or 3 good friends. Because yeah, sometimes you need to be honest, and so people don't like that you're honest, because honesty will hurt feelings. And people don't want to be hurt because they live in a bubble, right? And I do even with my own girlfriend and with my friends, I'm the guy with the needle, and I pop every single bubble. I pop mine from time to time. I pop my bubble. Because sometimes you need to pop a bubble. So you follow the ground and you need to scrape yourself together and rethink what you're doing, because there is no such thing as a bubble, right? All right, amigos, thank you very much. See you very soon. Bye-bye.